we open the show with Miranda getting a gyno visit,
Mm-hmm.
and then one of her fallopian tubes.
No, her ovaries.
Ovaries.
She says she has a lazy ovary.
Lazy ovary.
Well, the other thing that really was surprising was that the gynecologist was like,
Do you need more orthonovum?
Actually, I'm going off it.
Are you trying to have a baby?
No, I guess I sort of jumped the gun going on it in the first place because Steve, the guy that I went on it for, the first real relationship I've had in years, is over, and I don't need a daily reminder that I'm not having sex, so.
which is crazy. Crazy. And then she has a lazy ovary, which will make it harder for her to have kids.
I like it when she was like, "Do you think it's possible she's on strike?"
Yes, yeah.
That was a fun little line.
And I also love the line.
My right ovary has given up hope that I will ever get married and have kids. It's like working on a case that you know is going to settle out of court. Why bother?
Well, the left one still believes.
I'm a biological underachiever, and it's ironic because that ovary went to Harvard.
And then I wrote down, of course, someone from Harvard had to figure that a way to say that they're from Harvard.
Yeah,
they went to Harvard.
Absolutely.
And also, because I don't think we've heard that before that she went to Harvard.
No.
So then I was like, that explains her character.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
I was
for
like,
sure.
oh,
Yeah.
a Harvard girl. That makes so much sense to like the stereotypes you hear about people that go to Harvard.
And now it sends her on a fucking spiral.
Yeah.
That she's going on dates with these like weird guys, and she's contemplating having kids now in a way that she wasn't before. And I think it's the spiral of a breakup also versus this new thing that she's like, where am I at in my life right now?
Yeah.
And she was talking about freezing her eggs, which I would like to see that be handled on Sex and the City. I don't know if it does.
Okay.
But I think it was interesting that they were giving this line to Samantha a little bit.
What's your thoughts on that?
Freezing your eggs?
Yeah.
Great. Love
Yeah.
it. I have eggs on ice in Naperville.
Do you really?
Absolutely.
Can I ask you when you got that done?
Yeah. 3 years ago
Really?
ish. Yeah.
Okay. Expensive?
I donated some of them. So I had the procedure. Like I donated them and the person I donated with paid for the thing. And
nice.
then we we made a deal that I would get a certain amount and they would get a certain amount.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
sick. It was great for me. It was
Yeah.
awesome. And I think it definitely took a lot of the pressure off of like, you're gonna have kids?
Yeah.
What about kids? That like it all of my friends who are worried about that, they feel that pressure and I really don't because I'm like,
we're good to go.
We were locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to have kids?
Oh.
Yeah.
With who?
The options there. Yeah. That's the point. Yeah.
The guy with the hair plugs? No thanks.
Right.
That guy, his monologue was crazy.
That was insane.
Yeah, Miranda goes on a date with some guy who has been courting her a lot, and he has just gotten hair plugs, and he goes on this whole thing about
what is all this reproductive technology doing for us? I mean, do we want desperate women having babies at 50? Maybe some people aren't supposed to procreate.
I think it was crazy for Miranda to admit that on a first date to him, and then also I think that was a crazy thing for him to say on a first date.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she stayed and kept eating her dinner, and I was just like, I would have left.
Okay. Oh, that reminds me. So, have you ever been on a date like that where like somebody says the wrong thing, you're upset, but you're like, I'm still gonna finish my dinner?
Yeah, only because I'm too much of a pussy to leave.
Really?
I think I'd be so scared to be like, and I'm leaving now.
Has that happened though?
Yes. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Was it
where I've wanted
silence
to
like that?
leave.
Because they sat in silence.
No, it wasn't silence, but I was like, I'm having quite possibly the worst time ever.
Really?
And I have to stay here.
Was it the soup guy?
No, Soup Guy. I really liked Soup Guy, and he didn't want to see me again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Can I ask you?
tragic.
So what was the turning point that happened?
At the date?
Yeah.
I've told this story on the podcast before, but we went out
Okay.
to a nice dinner, and he kept eating with his hands, and then he
right.
he was like like making a point while holding a chicken leg in his hands.
right. Yeah.
And
yeah.
he kept like touching, his fingers were disgusting, and he kept like touching the glassware, and the glassware was getting dirty.
Oh.
He never asked me a single thing about myself, and he just talked and talked and talked and talked
Did
and
you
talked.
wear the chain and stuff?
Yeah, he had a big
Yeah.
cartoon fake.
Good memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
chain
I
on.
listen.
He listens to when women speak.
What did you say?
No.
Okay.
Can you tell him?
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, something about women.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some of women?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard you.
Oh.
Okay.
I gotta go. I gotta actually go. I'm leaving. But in that dinner, I just should have been like, you know what?
Mhm.
Thank you. No, thank you. And left. But I
Yeah.
didn't have the agency or the words to be like, certainly I can't be having this horrible of a time.
Yeah.
But it was really bad.
You know, I was thinking of this for some reason. This episode reminded me of this, where it's like, or made me think about this, which is like, I wonder I think there was moments in time where like I've been on dates and then it's kind of like, hey, like we're never gonna hook up. Like this, like I can understand that side's done, but like maybe we could be good friends.
I
Like,
never want to be friends with somebody that I've gone on a date with.
Really?
That's crazy.
I've been on dates with people where I'm like, yeah, you're just more fun than I'm not interested, but like I would fucking drink with you.
But then do you actually be friends?
No, I've never been
Yeah.
friends with somebody on a date, but there's been moments where I'm like, oh, that sucks because like I think we could be good
If
friends.
we were friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.